Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Et in terra pars omnibus bone voluntatis.
Laudamus
Benedicimus Te.
adoramus
Glorificamus Te.
gratias agimus
How the Blessed Virgin appeared to Saint Dominic in prayer and revealed her protection over his order. One night, after prolonging his prayers until midnight, he left the church and came to the dormitory, where he completed what he had come to do, and, taking his place at one end of the dormitory, continued to pray. As he stood praying, he glanced at the other side of the dormitory and saw three beautiful women enter, but noticed that the one in the middle was a venerable lady, far more beautiful and dignified than the other two. One of them was carrying a beautiful shining vessel, and the other an aspersionum, which she handed to the lady in the center, who went from bed to bed, sprinkling the brethren with holy water and blessing them. As she went along in this way, she passed by one of the brethren without sprinkling him or blessing him. Blessed Dominic observed this and took note of the brother they had neglected. Then rising from his prayer and walking as far as a lamp which hung from the middle of the dormitory, he fell at the lady's feet and began to entreat her to tell him who she was, although he already knew. At that time the beautiful and devotional antiphon Salve Regina was not being sung, but only recited kneeling by the brothers and sisters in Rome. When the lady answered, she said to Blessed Dominic, "I am the one you call upon in the evening, when you say, 'Turn, therefore, most gracious advocate, thine eyes of mercy towards us.' I prostrate myself before my Son, and ask him to preserve this order." Then Blessed Dominic asked her about her companions. "One is Cecilia, and the other is Catherine," she answered. After that, Blessed Dominic inquired about the brother she had passed by, as she had sprinkled and blessed all the others, because he was not properly disposed, she said. After this, she continued to sprinkle and bless all the others, and then disappeared. When she was gone, Blessed Dominic returned to pray in the place he stood before. Suddenly he was rapt in spirit before God, and saw our Lord and the Blessed Virgin sitting at his right. It seemed to Blessed Dominic that Our Lady was wearing a cape of bright blue, the color of sapphire. As Blessed Dominic looked around, he could see religious of all the orders but his own around the throne of God, so that he began to weep bitterly and stood far away, not daring to approach the Lord and his mother. Then Our Lady motioned for him to come near, but he would not dare, until our Lord himself also called him. Then Blessed Dominic cast himself before them, weeping bitterly. But our Lord told him to rise, and when he did, our Lord asked him, "Why are you weeping so?" Dominic responded, "I am weeping because I see all the other orders here, but no sign of my own." And the Lord said to him, "Do you want to see your order?" Dominic responded, "Yes, Lord." Then our Lord, putting his hand upon the shoulders of the Blessed Virgin, said to the Blessed Dominic, "I have trusted your order to my mother." Then he asked him again, "Do you still wish to see your order?" And again he answered, "Yes, Lord." Then the Blessed Virgin opened the cape which covered her and spread it out before Blessed Dominic, to whom it seemed vast enough to cover the entire heaven, and under it he saw a large multitude of the brethren. Then, prostrating himself, Blessed Dominic gave thanks to God and to Blessed Mary his mother. After that, the vision disappeared, and he returned to himself just as the bell rang for matins. When matins was over, he called the brethren to chapter, and gave them a long and beautiful talk, exhorting them to love and pay reverence to the Blessed Virgin Mary. Among other things, he related this vision to them. After chapter, he summoned the brother whom the Blessed Virgin did not bless, and asked him in a very kind way if he had a secret sin he was keeping from him. For that same brother had made a general confession to him. His reply was, "Holy Father, I find nothing on my conscience except that, when I awoke from Matins, I discovered that I had been resting without my tunic on. This vision Blessed Dominic narrated to Sister Cecilia and the other sisters of San Sisto, as though it happened to someone else, but the brethren who were with him and heard it from his own lips implied to the sisters that it was he. It was on this occasion that Blessed Dominic ordained that all the brethren throughout the order were to sleep in their habits and their shoes. Saint Dominic, ora pro nobis.